Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Ascension Playground. This is your friend Ursie. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about creativity and the three top guidelines that I use when I approach being creative. I've recently heard that the joy of being human is when we tap into our creativity. Here we sit within ourselves and really understand what is it that you enjoy. Are you painting? Are you making a beautiful meal? Are you planting? Are you being creative and writing poetry? Sometimes creativity is not necessarily in the arts. It could include music as well, but it can be in, oh, setting up the perfect creative co-experience of inviting someone over for coffee and having that delicious, inventive kind of conversation. So creativity, sitting as co-creator, creator for that which you enjoy. So, today in 2023, why is creativity and creation so important? I think perhaps because as we move more towards this era of automation, more machinery, more technology, it's like, what is it to pause and just remember to being human? What do I enjoy and what do I want to create? Somehow in that process, we get magnified. I'm hearing some little birds sing outside, and I'm wondering, oh, are they creating a nest? Are they creating joy with their song? And who is listening? So, as an artist, I wanted to share a little bit with you. Here we go. Because sometimes it's nice. I get what you mean by creativity and creation, but can you tell me a little more? And so I'm here to share a bit more about how the esoteric realm that I seem to be playing in all the time now, how it informs my present day. The joy of color. You're going to see this image in a little bit of a series because for me, this is an earlier painting, but it reminds me of where I've come from. Here we see a jump rope situation with three girls of different ages. I'm sure they're all parts of me at various ages, and that joy and delight of skipping, of jumping, of playing with friends, that on the playground was really one of my best childhood memories. That, and I really enjoyed hopscotch, just trying to figure out how to move my body and jump in the right squares. So, what is it to have emotion in motion without saying good emotion, bad emotion, positive, negative? It's just emotion, it's being human. So, joy, let's consider that one of the highest frequencies. When you think of color, joy would perhaps come from the heart and just radiate out into this ecstasy of, hey, vibration of let's play. When our vibration is so high, we can get to that violet high level or even into bouncing in and out of that violet light to white to gold and including even silver and platinum. So there's lots of colors on the spectrum. But to co-create, let's now add our galactic heritage and our galactic soul connections with our star families. So my first task of three is I want to align my soul's mission. So, really understanding where is my North Node? What house does it sit in? What's the Sabian symbol for my North Node? How do I know what I signed up for in this life? I make that as an equivalent for being my mission. When I'm not clear, like up front and center, show me something that might guide me in the general area. Okay. Because I know we can get so confused. Is this my mission? Is this my purpose? I've tried this. And so then the question for wondering, is it my mission or not, is to ask the really powerful question, and how has the universe responded? If it is aligned with your soul mission, one would imagine that all doors open, invitations come in, people come in, the book falls from the shelf, those synchronicities are guiding you towards the path that you chose on the other side before incarnating. So, but taking that mission, so let's just say my North Node is in Leo, sitting in the 11th house, having the courage from my heart, Leo, to express out in my social networks, house 11. Okay, so Leo sitting in the house 11 of Aquarius, which is about the future and helping guide others. Is that what I'm here to do? So it has to come from a loving intention, though. If you're mentally saying, this is my North Node, here's what I'm supposed to do, I think this is what I'm supposed to do, so I'm going to go do that. I'm here to make widgets. And if widgets is not fun, but I'm doing it because that's why I'm here, then you ask yourself, and how has the universe responded? Are you ill? Have your friends all left you because you're so sour? Have the doors closed to advancement as you're making widgets? So these are the kinds of things. Galactic co creation for me first starts with an alignment of my soul and my mission with a loving intention. So, co creating, self expressing, from my heart and putting it out onto the social networks, whether that's in an art gallery or here on the Ascension playground, I know that I'm aligned with my mission. So that's number one. Two, when I work on galactic co creation, the second thing I do is to really try and attune myself. So we're all energy, right? So, how do I bring myself into attunement with this heartfelt invitation that I send out to my fuller team? Here's an example. I go into my studio and I say, okay, team, I call in my higher self. I call in all of my spirit guides of light and love. I call in my ancestors, past, present, and future. And I call in the angelic realms and all of my star family members who wish me well. Do you want to come out and play? I'm painting today. Would someone like to be part of this co creation? Who wants to join me? And so you see the hands creating the heart. I don't have to be in the old paradigm where painters lock themselves in studios and agree that they have to suffer. They have to have scarcity and suffer. And it's basically man against the universe. It's very existential, so to speak. But we're coming out of that paradigm as artists, and we're now in 2023. The age of light is here. So the engagement on a level to open up and share co creation, whether again it's making a beautiful meal or knitting or learning how to train dogs, um, anything that is creative. You can invite your whole team in from the heart, not the mind, the heart, because the heart is just saying, yes, it's all about the love. Here's the third tip for my galactic co-creation process is, this is the hardest one actually, waiting for the clarity on the third dimensional timeline. Okay, clarity. Yes, important word in this age of distraction. There's so much information. There's so many things I could be doing, sometimes saying should be doing. But what's the clarity? I've made all these paintings. These babies want to go into the world, but waiting, that pause for the correct timeline in 3D. In other words, how to work with those super cosmic points of the galactic center, the super galactic center, the great attractor, and the Shapley attractor. How to know what my alignments are for it's like, yeah, full speed ahead, time to go, or no, pause, wait for the next moon cycle, wait until after the solar eclipse. So learning how to work with the heavens and energetic timing is something that this picture of the Mayans reminds me of. They were great star watchers and creating their cosmic calendar to record time. When was the best time for planting, for harvest? etc. I also put a picture of this beautiful river in Mount Shasta, California, the beautiful mountain. That river is just to remind me, are you wanting to go with the flow, go with the river, or are you going to try and fight the river and swim upstream? It's all my choice, and I'm going to learn either way. But when it comes to galactic co creation and working with my multidimensional sense organs, you know, clear vision, clear hearing, clear sentience, you know, taste, smell, all the senses that are now being elevated in this photonic light belt. Waiting for the clarity. What smells like the right timing? Does it smell right? Does it smell fragrant? Or does it smell repulsive? How do we know? Well, thank you so much for listening. Those are my 3 galactic co creation points. Till next time, we'll see you again on the Ascension Playground. My puppy wants me. Bye for now.